As the sun dips below the horizon, the great rainforests of Southeast Asia transform. The air, once thick with the heat of the day, begins to cool. The chorus of daytime birds quiets down, replaced by the chirping of crickets and the gentle hum of a million insects. Shadows lengthen, stretching like long fingers across the forest floor, and a sense of ancient mystery descends with the twilight. It is in this magical hour, between light and dark, that the jungle truly comes alive with its nocturnal inhabitants. A symphony of clicks, rustles, and distant calls begins, signaling that the night shift is about to start its work in this vast green world. From the hidden depths of a burrow, tucked away beneath the roots of a giant ficus tree, a creature begins to stir. It is a secretive animal, one that has roamed these forests for millions of years, long before modern humans ever walked the earth. This is the Malayan porcupine, a true survivor from a bygone era. Cautiously, it pushes its snout out into the damp night air, its whiskers twitching as it sniffs for any sign of danger. Its world is one of scent and sound, a world navigated in the quiet solitude of the night, far from the prying eyes of daytime predators and the bustling activity of the sunlit canopy above. This shy creature, known to scientists as Hystrix brachyura, is a testament to nature's resilience. It has outlasted countless changes to its environment, adapting to the shifting landscapes of South and Southeast Asia. Yet despite its long history of survival, the Malayan porcupine now faces challenges unlike any it has ever known. The modern world is closing in on its ancient home, bringing with it new dangers that this remarkable animal is not equipped to handle. Its story is a quiet one, often overlooked, but it is a story that is deeply connected to the health and future of the very forests it calls home. Tonight, like countless nights before, our porcupine will emerge to begin its solitary journey. It moves with a slow, deliberate shuffle, its body low to the ground. Every sound, every snap of a twig is registered and assessed. This is a creature of habit and caution, a master of staying hidden in the dense undergrowth. The forest is its larder, its sanctuary, and its entire universe. As it disappears into the gloom, we are reminded that the jungle holds many secrets, and the life of this spiky mammal is one of its most fascinating and perhaps most vulnerable chapters. The Malayan porcupine is a marvel of natural design, a creature perfectly sculpted for a life of defense and survival. It is one of the largest rodents in Asia, with a stocky, robust body that can weigh up to 20 kilograms. Its most striking feature, of course, is its formidable coat of quills. These are not ordinary hairs, but are, in fact, stiff, hollow spines made of keratin, the same material as our own fingernails. They cover its back, sides, and tail, forming a dense shield of sharp points. These quills vary in length, with shorter, thicker ones for defense, and longer, more flexible ones on its tail that it can rattle as a warning. Its appearance is a dramatic statement written in black and white, a clear signal to any potential predator. The main body is covered in dark brown or black fur, but the quills are banded with alternating sections of black and white, making the animal highly visible in the low light of the forest at night. This isn't a creature that relies on camouflage to hide. Instead, it advertises its presence, warning others to keep their distance. Its small eyes are not its strongest sense. Instead, it relies on a keen sense of hearing and an excellent sense of smell to navigate its world and find food. These porcupines are creatures of the earth, preferring to live in the dense undergrowth of tropical and subtropical forests. They are expert excavators, using their strong claws to dig extensive burrows. These underground homes are not just simple holes, they are often complex networks of tunnels and chambers that can stretch for many meters. A burrow provides a safe refuge from predators, a cool shelter from the midday heat, and a secure nursery for raising their young. Often a porcupine will maintain several burrows within its territory, giving it multiple options for a quick escape if danger approaches. The Malayan porcupine is a living fossil, a member of a group of animals known as the Old World porcupines. Their ancestors have been trundling through forests for over 30 million years, making them ancient inhabitants of our planet. Their design has been so successful, so effective at deterring predators, that it has changed very little over these vast stretches of time. To look at a Malayan porcupine today is to see a blueprint for survival that has been tested and proven through the ages, a true masterpiece of evolutionary engineering. When night falls, the Malayan porcupine's work begins. It is a herbivore, with a diet consisting almost entirely of plant matter. Guided by its powerful sense of smell, it forages on the forest floor, searching for its favorite foods. It eats a wide variety of items, including fallen fruit, tender roots, tubers, and the bark of certain trees. Using its strong, chisel-like incisor teeth, which grow continuously throughout its life, it can gnaw through tough bark to get to the nutritious layers underneath and dig up stubborn roots buried deep in the soil. This constant search for food keeps the porcupine on the move throughout the night. This nightly foraging is not just for the porcupine's benefit. It plays a vital, if unseen, role in maintaining the health of the entire forest ecosystem. When a porcupine eats fruit, it often wanders far from the parent tree before the seeds pass through its digestive system. In doing so, it becomes an unintentional gardener, dispersing seeds across the forest floor. This helps new trees and plants to grow in different areas, promoting genetic diversity and helping the forest to regenerate. Without animals like the porcupine, many plant species would struggle to spread and colonize new ground. Furthermore, its habit of digging for roots and tubers helps to aerate the soil. As the porcupine turns over the earth with its claws and snout, it mixes nutrients and allows air and water to penetrate more deeply. This process, known as bioturbation, improves the quality of the soil, making it healthier and more fertile for all plant life. In its own quiet way, the porcupine acts as a silent engineer, constantly tilling and enriching the forest floor. It is a small but crucial part of the complex web of life that keeps the rainforest thriving and vibrant. The porcupine's role highlights a fundamental truth of nature. Every creature, no matter how small or secretive, has a purpose. The forest is not just a collection of trees, it is a community of interconnected lives. The porcupine's simple act of finding a meal contributes to the grand cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. Its nightly wanderings are an essential service, a form of natural stewardship that helps to ensure the long-term survival of the very habitat upon which it depends. It is a gentle reminder that in the wild, nothing exists in isolation. The Malayan porcupine may be a slow-moving creature, but it is far from helpless. It possesses one of the most effective defensive systems in the animal kingdom. When it senses a threat, its first instinct is not to attack, but to warn. It will raise its sharp quills, making itself look much larger and more intimidating. At the same time, it stomps its feet, grunts, and rattles the hollow quills on its tail. This creates a loud, clattering sound that serves as an unmistakable warning. Stay away. This dramatic display is often enough to persuade most predators, such as leopards, tigers, or dholes, to look for an easier meal elsewhere. If the warning is ignored and a predator presses its attack, the porcupine shifts to a more direct form of defense. It does not shoot its quills, as old myths suggest. Instead, it will run backwards or sideways, ramming its sharp, stiff spines into its attacker. The quills are barbed at the tip and detach easily from the porcupine's skin, but become deeply embedded in the flesh of the unfortunate predator. The barbs make the quills incredibly difficult and painful to remove, and they can lead to severe infections or even death if they pierce a vital organ. This formidable defense means that very few animals will risk an encounter with an adult porcupine. Only the most desperate or inexperienced predators will attempt an attack, and they often learn a painful lesson. Even large cats, like tigers and leopards, have been found starved to death with porcupine quills lodged in their mouths and paws, preventing them from hunting effectively. The porcupine's reputation precedes it, and its black and white warning colors are a well-known signal of danger in the animal world, respected by all who share its forest home. The porcupine's strategy is a testament to the power of passive defense. It does not need speed or aggression to survive. Its entire being is a declaration that it is not worth the trouble. By simply being itself, it commands respect and carves out a safe existence in a world full of dangers. This spiky coat is its castle, a fortress of keratin that allows it to live a relatively peaceful life, foraging through the undergrowth while most other animals give it a wide and respectful berth, a silent agreement understood by all in the deep of the jungle. Despite their solitary foraging habits, Malayan porcupines have a surprisingly tender family life. They are generally monogamous, forming long-term pair bonds that can last for many years. A male and female will share a territory and often use the same network of burrows. Though they may spend their nights searching for food alone, they often rest together during the day, reinforcing their bond in the safety of their underground home. This partnership is the foundation of the porcupine family unit, a stable and cooperative relationship in the heart of the bustling jungle. After a gestation period of about 3 months, the female gives birth to a small litter, usually 1 or 2 offspring, known as porcupets. The babies are born in a grass-lined chamber deep within the burrow, a safe and protected nursery. At birth, they are remarkably well developed. Their eyes are open, and they are covered in soft, pliable quills that harden within a few hours. This ensures that they are not a danger to their mother during birth, but quickly gain their protective armor soon after entering the world. Both parents play a role in raising the young, a relatively rare behavior among rodents. The mother provides milk, while the father helps protect the burrow and the family. As the porcupets grow, they begin to follow their mother on short foraging trips, learning how to find food and avoid danger. She teaches them which roots are good to eat, which barks are nutritious, and how to listen for the telltale sounds of a predator. This period of learning is crucial for their survival, equipping them with the skills they will need to one day live on their own. This dedicated parenting continues for several months until the young porcupines are large enough and knowledgeable enough to fend for themselves. They will eventually leave their parents' territory to establish their own, continuing the cycle of life. The strong family bonds and attentive care given by Malayan porcupine parents ensure that their offspring have the best possible start in life. It is a gentle hidden side to an animal known for its tough exterior, a testament to the complex social lives that unfold in the secret world of the forest floor. For millions of years, the Malayan porcupine has thrived, but today it faces an uncertain future, threatened by the rapid expansion of the human world. The most significant danger is habitat loss. As rainforests are cleared for palm oil plantations, logging, and urban development, the porcupine's home is shrinking and becoming fragmented. This isolates populations, making it difficult for them to find mates and access enough food. Roads cut through their territories, leading to frequent and fatal collisions with vehicles as the nocturnal animals attempt to cross in the dark. These concrete rivers are barriers they cannot understand. In addition to losing their homes, porcupines are also hunted by humans. Their meat is considered a delicacy in some areas, and their quills are sold as souvenirs or used in traditional crafts. Furthermore, their bezoars, undigested masses found in their stomachs, are highly prized in some traditional medicine systems, fetching high prices on the black market. This targeted hunting, combined with weak law enforcement and legal loopholes in some countries, puts immense pressure on porcupine populations. They are also sometimes persecuted as agricultural pests for gnawing on crops like pineapples and oil palms. To secure a future for this ancient species, a combination of conservation strategies is urgently needed. Protecting and reconnecting fragmented forests through wildlife corridors is essential. These green bridges would allow porcupines and other wildlife to move safely between isolated patches of habitat, strengthening and enforcing laws against poaching, and the illegal trade in porcupine products is equally critical. We must reduce the demand that drives this destructive trade and give authorities the resources they need to act effectively against it. Every seizure of illegal wildlife products is a small victory for these animals. Ultimately, the survival of the Malayan porcupine depends on people. Educating local communities about the porcupine's vital role as a seed disperser and soil engineer can help foster a sense of stewardship and reduce human-wildlife conflict. Involving them in conservation projects can provide alternative livelihoods that do not depend on hunting or deforestation. The fate of this quiet, spiky gardener is tied to the health of the rainforest itself. By protecting the porcupine, we are also helping to preserve the rich biodiversity of one of Earth's most precious ecosystems, ensuring that its silent, essential work continues for generations to come.